Hello, my dear students. Welcome back. I know, exams are super close, and things can get a little bit tense. But don't you worry. Today, we're going to tackle one of the most interesting chapters, and we'll do it in a fun, super easy way. It's really a story about how our country, with all its different languages and cultures, basically stays together as Team India. So, let's get right into it.
Okay, so let's start with a big question. Just think about it. Our country has more cultures than you probably have friends on Instagram. Seriously. So how does it all stick together? It's like this giant, fascinating puzzle, right? And by the end of our little chat today, you'll have all the pieces to see the full picture. Cello, let's find out.
So what's the secret? Well, it's our democratic superpower. This is basically India's secret sauce for unity. And trust me, it's what makes our approach so special.
You see, for a long time, many countries, especially in Europe, had this idea that to be one strong nation, you had to have one single culture. They saw diversity as a threat, something that could break the country apart. But India, we did something totally different. Our leaders looked at all our diversity and said, hey, this isn't a weakness, this is our greatest strength. So instead of one nation, one culture, we went with one nation, many cultures, a total game changer.
And this leads to a really important point. In India, if a particular region says, hey, we want to celebrate our unique identity or asks for more control over their own affairs, it's not seen as being anti-national. No way. It's just democracy working. It's like a big family, you know? Every member has their own voice, their own needs, and our system is built to listen to all of them.
Okay, let's look at a real-world example now. And we're starting with a big one, the story of Kashmir. Now I know, it can seem very complex, but don't worry, we'll break it down together nice and simple.
So, take a look at this map. The former state of Jammu and Kashmir was really like three different places rolled into one. You had the Jammu region, which is mostly Hindu. Then you have the Kashmir Valley, which is majority Muslim. And then, way up in the mountains, you have Ladakh, with a big Buddhist and Muslim population. So much diversity in just one state. And that's the key to understanding its whole story.
So here's a super quick look at how it all happened. Before 1947, Kashmir was a princely state ruled by Maharaja Singh. He initially wanted to stay independent, but then, in October 1947, tribal invaders from Pakistan attacked. The Maharaja was in trouble, so he asked India for help. India said, okay, we'll help, but you have to sign this document called the Instrument of Accession and join us. He agreed. And just after that, in March 1948, Sheikh Abdullah became the Prime Minister of J&K.
Okay, everyone, listen up. This is a super important exam question. I can almost guarantee you'll see this. So let's make sure you know the perfect answer. The question is, what was the instrument of accession?
And here is your perfect 4-point answer. You write this, you get full marks, okay? Number 1, it was a legal document, and it was signed by Maharaja Singh. Simple. Number 2, this document officially made the state of J&K a part of India. That's its main job. Number 3, why did he sign it? Well, it was in exchange for India's military help against those invaders. And finally, number 4. This is crucial. In return, India agreed to give J&K a special status and a lot of autonomy. Got it? These 4 points. That's all you need.
Okay, so let's travel now. We're going from the snowy mountains of the north all the way down south. A totally different story. This time about the Dravidian movement. See, Kashmir was about joining India and outside conflict. This story is different. It's about culture and politics inside India's democracy.
The entire feeling of the movement can be summed up in this one powerful slogan: the North thrives even as the South decays. What does that mean? It was this strong feeling that all the power, the politics, the culture, the money, was all concentrated up in North India, and the South was being left behind.
So what did they do? Well, their strategy was really smart. Step 1, they started protesting against cultural symbols from the north. Step 2, they demanded that school books include more Tamil history. In Step 3, this was a huge one, they led a massive anti-Hindi agitation in 1965. The key thing here is they used democratic protest, not violence. This was their way of making their voice heard.
And guess what? It was a huge success. The Dravidian parties came to power in Tamil Nadu, and they've pretty much dominated the state's politics ever since. It's a perfect example of how a regional movement can find its voice and power right within our democracy.
So what does this all mean? We've seen two very different stories. The big question is, can region and nation be friends?
Can you be super proud of your state and super proud of being Indian at the same time? Let's see.
Now, just look at this poster. It's from the movement for a separate state of Uttarakhand, and it gives us the perfect answer. At first, you think, oh, it's a regional demand, but look closer. The message is written in 7 different languages. They weren't just talking to their own people, they were talking to all of India. It's a beautiful example of how you can be regional and national at the exact same time.
Okay, we're almost at the end. This is it, your exam-ready answer, the main lesson of the whole chapter. If you remember just one thing, make it this. Ready? So, what is India's special approach to diversity? It's all about balance. We balance national unity with regional diversity. See, our democratic politics doesn't crush regional voices. Instead, it gives them a platform to express their needs. And by doing that, by listening, we actually make India stronger, not weaker. It's our superpower. So, I'll leave you with this one last thought. Is having all these strong, unique regions a threat to India? Or is it actually our greatest strength? What do you think? It's something to really ponder on. Okay, that's it for today. All the very best for your exams, my dear students. Study hard, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye and take care.